I'm Corbett Wall with DV Auction, here with your feeder flash for Tuesday, February the 7th. Following an optimistic Monday where it didn't take a whole lot of a bounce late last week for guys to come out pretty optimistic and really throwing caution to the wind on some of these feeder cattle real early in the week. But you look at the board on Monday, didn't do a whole lot on both fats and feeders. Nearbys were mostly steady to just a pinch lower, and some of the out fronts were slightly better, but not much action there at all. Look at your real-time index on Beef Market Central there. Through Monday's sales there, through most of them, there might have been some late sales still putting in data that we're going to change it a little bit, but up 37 cents with the addition of Monday's sales on that 7-day moving average at 126 and a quarter. CME finally come out with the completion of last week's sales Monday afternoon there, which showed it down $1.16 at 127.03. But looks like things are going to prop back up this week if guys continue to go through the week with the optimism that they started the week out with. But you look at Oklahoma City on Monday at 6,500 head. That could be part of it. The runs are just a little bit lighter. We've gotten through the glut of a lot of these cattle. A lot of those big, heavy feeding calves are gone now, and we're moving into the time of year where numbers are going to be tighter, and maybe some of these buyers just want to get some numbers secured while we still have enough cattle to put together. But Oklahoma City 6,500 head, where you might think that was a light run, that's just really normal for what time of year we're getting into. But feeders steady to $6 higher. Calves $1 to $4 higher, with some spots of $6 higher on heifer calves. So guys are branching out on their stocker cattle, buying some heifers because they're so much cheaper than those, especially 500-pound steers. But Joplin Regional Stockyards at 5,000 head. Feeders mostly steady there. Calves mostly $4 to $6 higher, which they've been selling those peewee calves under $450 pretty high even through this last little downtrend in the market, but kept those just up there at the same spot. But you look at your Beef Market Central market report out of Joplin there, you see all pluses on your feeder steers and steer calves. The biggest plus on your 5-weight steers, which guys continue to go after, with a full $6 higher on your 5-weight steer calves there. But look at individual quote there out of Joplin, 127 head of steers Monday at 2 o'clock, weighed 845 pounds, getting close to 850 there at 123.85. That's the market. We're not talking about bells and whistles and any kind of special program those cattle are on. Those are just commodity cattle, feeding type cattle, and that's what your market is on a steer weighing nearly 8.5, is close to 124. And you know they were really squeezing all they could out of those cattle when they had to start breaking the dimes to sell them there at 123.85. Look at another market report further up north there in McCook, Nebraska, and out west. Their report on Beef Market Central, they're steady to $4 higher. You look at that report there, and some pretty nice prices. Around over 450 head of 7-weight steers there, average just over 135. That's your feeder flash for Tuesday.